What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, your host on this Call of Duty Extinction tutorial. I got a lot of comments in my comment section recently asking me exactly how I grind for teeth and exactly my method. So today I'm going to be showing you my point of contact method. I'll be showing you every single hive that I go through and all the different hard parts, things that I recommend. So basic strategy is this loadout here: medic, grenade launcher, turret, armor, and sentry gun are the most important parts. And I recommend using these 4 relics. As the other relics are not really necessary. If you can get completionist, it is a lot more worth it to take less relics. So the basic premises as we start through the game, it's very simple. The first hive is very simple. Everybody really just knows how to do that first hive. If it's melee only, just get up in there and melee. It doesn't matter how many relics you have, this will always be easy. If it is the one that you can't do take any damage, just go all the way to the back as far as you can and just sit there. They will not attack you. The second hive is usually always an accuracy challenge, so all you have to do is just straight up continue what you were doing. Just melee, shoot 1 or 2 shots into the guys, and just straight up melee. Do not use a grenade launcher turret. That actually does not count towards accuracy. If you get to this one, it's usually traps. The traps one is very easy and is very simple. What I recommend you upgrade after you finish the challenge is 2 into the grenade launcher turret and 2 into the medic. The first 2 in medic are the first priority no matter what. Once you get to this area, usually you get the leopard challenge. Just follow the general leopard spawns to try to get this one, and make sure you know the spawns for him, and just sit back here with the grenade launcher turret. Once you get to the main barrier hive, I highly recommend just put shots into it. You should have enough money to just start putting shots into it, and by this time you should have level 3 medic and level 3 grenade launcher, so you should be able to put a lot of rounds. This one is actually the hardest challenge I found throughout the game, getting the prone challenges. It's a lot easier if you have a flare, so make sure you carry a flare, as well as being able to upgrade armor right after the previous barrier hive is very useful. Once you get to this section, make sure you use, if you have a melee 5 scorpions and you know there's or melee 5 scouts and you know there's gonna be a lot of scorpions and hunters, use your grenade launcher turret on those guys and then go in for the melee for the scouts. Don't waste your time by shooting them, because you have a grenade launcher turret you can use effectively. Don't spend any money. What I recommend you guys do is, as soon as you see this one pop up, or don't use any ability, use your abilities, use your money as fast as you can before the time limit starts, and you can have it for the entire 2 minutes. If not, you should be able to go through the entire time. I was there for 1:30 without any ammo, so you should be fine. Once you get to the second barrier hive, just have a sentry right there protecting your back, the electric trap behind you protecting your back as well, and just start unloading on it. New patch allowed the helicopter to do a lot more damage to the hive, so this should go a lot faster than it usually did. And if there's enemies in front of you, you should be able to shoot them, but for the most part, you shouldn't have to worry about money. If you do, you should just wait and start killing the enemies and build up your money supply. By this point around here, you should have pretty much maximum armor, almost last level sentry, almost level third level sentry, 3rd level medic, and 3rd level grenade launcher. And this is basically what your loadout should look like. You should have an extra 2 points, because I did fail a challenge for that one. And once you get to the second area, if you have a challenge, don't take any damage from seekers. Just make sure you're protecting yourself. This is the farthest right I can see, since I was covering my left just so the seekers wouldn't spawn in, and I have a sentry gun to also help me with that fact. Sentry guns and grenade launcher turrets should be just fine when getting rhino. Once you get to this hive, it's one of the other 2 hives. It's basically the same strategy. Put your sentry gun to basic defense and just be right here. Keep your back to the wall, and it helps to turn on the electric trap that's right behind you. Makes it so there's basically no enemies behind you. If there is an enemy behind you, all you have to do is look at the ground and shoot, and you should be able to kill him. When it comes to this challenge, this is usually the challenge that messes you up. Make sure you have a flare. So go around and find a flare, so then the scorpion can just sit in its spot and you can just melee him down. That's what makes that challenge a whole lot easier. And usually the 3rd and 1st hive you do in this area is the one that spawns rhinos, so make sure you're aware of that. I usually put 2 sentries in these 2 different corners and have my grenade launcher turret for backup. This one, again, just put your sentry guns facing towards the drill along the edge, and your grenade launcher turret right there, and general protection of this thing. This is actually a pretty easy hive going down. And into the final hive, this is actually kind of difficult. What you have to do is make sure one sentry is completely covering the left side, and one sentry is almost completely covering the right side and middle section, because the scorpions on the ridge is what you have to worry about, because they do a lot of damage. And just have your grenade turret in the middle, protecting yourself the entire time. And this one's pretty basic. Once you see the rhino pop up in the middle, just start unloading him. You shouldn't have a big problem to get that, and the challenges usually there aren't that difficult either. If you get the traps in that section, it's going to be a lot harder and a lot more annoying. Once it comes to this part, I had a hypno knife, which was pretty awesome and pretty useful. If you can hypno knife a rhino, that's also pretty useful. Just use the sentry guns you wanted to set up beforehand to put there. Once you get here, again, if you don't have enough money for a lot of sentry guns, just use a grenade turret. Grenade turrets are always better than a bunch of sentry guns, since you can control it and make sure you also grenade turret the shit out of these rhinos, because they do definitely take a lot less damage from grenade turrets than you would like, but with the flame rounds, he takes them down a lot faster. And that's basic premises behind it. Once this one falls, you should be able to run all the way to the exit, especially with your upgraded medic class and your upgraded pistol. You should be absolutely fine. The other upgrades are pretty much up to you and are pretty standard. From that, I was able to get 14 teeth. You can also get an extra teeth. I did go down, so you probably could get an extra teeth for down. So it's about 15 teeth if you get the completionist. You use the 4 relics, and you get about 600 kills for the entire thing. But anyways, guys, that's my strategy for point of contact. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you have any improvements, you think I should do more relics, less relics, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them, and I love improving my strategy. This is just an easiest strategy for me for the most teeth. You can put more relics, put more teeth, but in the end, it's about how easy it is for the amount of effort you have to put in and for the average player. So anyways, that's my strategy. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.